Welcome back to the Motherhood Collective Co.
Hello.
I'm Amanda.
I'm Jessie. In this podcast, we talk about the joys of motherhood as well as the experiences that have altered us along the way.
We've created a safe space to talk about the hard and unconventional alongside the beauty, and we want you to feel confident in the decisions that you make as a mother.
Welcome to the Motherhood Collective Co.
Let's talk.
Okay, you really don't care which one? I don't really want to make a decision. Which one do you want to do?
No.
Are you distracted?
I am distracted. Also, I feel like I've hit decision-making fatigue.
I do too.
That's the problem with recording at night. It's like all day long we've been making decisions, and now I don't. If like somebody could just make all the decisions for me for the rest of the day, which is usually what Brady does when he gets home. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, same with Chase. I was like, just make dinner.
Fair.
I don't care what it is. Just help
he also
me
makes
here.
decisions all day long. But
Chase doesn't reach decision fatigue though.
Brady does.
It doesn't seem like. It seems like I can keep tasking him with things, and it's just.
Brady kind of does.
Okay, let's do the game first. I feel like that'll be fun.
Okay.
Also, because I'm a little afraid to open our anonymous.
Yeah, if someone's mean to me, I might cry. So I do not do well.
No, you are not gonna cry.
I do not do well with unasked for criticism.
I don't think people are just gonna hop on and criticize us. I think if it is like little petty comments like that, it's like, I don't know. You have to just not let it bother you. I just feel like people that are not encouraging are just struggling themselves.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I also don't care. Like if somebody says something about me, we're just talking about our like anonymous poll. What is that?
I was going to show you something.
If somebody says something negative about me, but it's true, it doesn't bother me. Like if somebody were to be like, I love that girl, but she's the worst texter in the entire freaking world. And she makes me feel like I don't like, I'd be like, you're right. I'm the worst texter. I'm so sorry. Like I can work on that. I guess
but
I'm
if
just
it's like subjective, like I don't like the way you look, that hurts my feelings. Or
but
I think
maybe
you're too loud.
But I would even then be like, I don't really love the way I look right now either, but I'm working on it. And someday I could probably say that I like the way I look again.
I think that's mean and it makes me sad.
It isn't kind, but I guess I don't know. I guess I'm like such a critic of myself that, and not in a way that's like depressive. It's just like, I just feel like I know my faults so that if somebody points something out to me, I'm kind of like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, as we've covered in the last episode, I'm the avoider. Optimism, positivity. And then when someone forces me to look at the reality of something, I'm like, okay, I didn't really feel like doing that right now. So
yeah,
thanks.
That's hard. Chase is like that too. Whereas I'm kind of like, tell me how I can be better, which
that's Brady.
It is hard sometimes, but it's harder for me to like have blind spots where I'm like, what if I like really am not good at something? Or I'm like hurting someone's feelings, or I'm like not being considerate and I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That scares me more than if someone tells me something that's a little hurtful. But everyone's different. I'm just trying to give you a pep talk because I don't know what's in that. I don't know what's in that inbox. But I have a feeling that people are going to be nice. Okay. I just had a fun idea of we could just play a like, how well do we know each other game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome back to the Motherhood Collective Co.
Hello.
Okay.
So what would be my favorite game to play at a game night?
Okay. I'm done.
Okay. So I'll answer what I think you would say.
Okay.
I wrote an escape room game.
No.
No?
Actually don't like. I mean, I like those. They're fun, but they stress me out.
You said you loved them.
I do like them, but they kind of stress me out a little bit because I don't like group projects.
Oh, okay. What did you write for yourself?
Apples to apples.
Okay. Great. Learn something new.
Wait, now I need to guess yours.
Yeah.
In my head, I thought conversation cards. I don't even think that's a game, but like
conversation cards would be a good one.
Conversation cards seem way up your alley.
I wrote Catan or anything that requires a lot of brain power.
Oh, fun. I like strategy games. I could do that. If it's like individual strategy, I love it. I do love escape room games. Like we get those and we'll have friends over. Yeah. But I'm always the one that's kind of in the background like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's so funny. I just like vividly remember you saying like, oh, me and Brady like love to play this game, and you had, I think it was his parents over or something.
Yeah, we did for New Year's Eve.
Yeah, and I
last
remember
year.
in my brain being like noted because Jason and I love escape rooms.
Oh, I do love the games. Like
Yeah.
they are fun, but it's
Yeah.
like not my favorite game.
Okay, fair enough.
My favorite game, I like Apples to Apples because I feel like I get to know people a little bit more, but it's also silly and fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, what is my favorite food in the whole world?
Oh, beef stroganoff.
Oh, good job.
Sorry. This one, I
Wait, I have a few answers for you.
okay, because I don't have a favorite food.
You don't?
Okay, I'm going to write down, I guess, the things that come to mind.
Yeah, right. What comes to mind?
But I legit do not have a favorite food because I love to cook and I love food in general. So if there's something homemade, you better guess that I'm probably going to love it. And this one.
When did you find out that beef stroganoff is my favorite dinner or favorite food?
You told me one time because
Yeah.
I made I didn't make beef stroganoff. I made that like cheeseburger.
Oh, yeah,
macaroni
it was just like
thing.
it. Yeah.
And I'm like, this tastes like beef stroganoff. Do you like it? And you're like, yes, that's my absolute
It
favorite
is.
food.
It's what I ask for my birthday dinner every year.
Yeah.
Like my dad makes such
Except
good
for
beef
that's hard
stroganoff.
for you if you don't eat gluten.
I know, but my family, like my parents have been gluten-free for a while, so they just make it with gluten-free noodles.
Okay.
Okay, for you I wrote soups, chili, homemade pizza, or hibachi.
I had pizza, mashed potatoes, chicken noodle soup, chocolate chip cookies. So
Chocolate chip cookies.
my chocolate chip cookies.
So we got the soups and the homemade pizza. Okay. Okay, the next is what is my least favorite season of the year?
Okay, let me write mine down. Here's my thought on you. I feel like I'm going to answer this one, but I have a different opinion than
That's
what
fine.
I think you think your least favorite season is. I think you think your least favorite season is winter. But I think your least favorite season's actually summer. Do you think your least favorite season is winter?
I did say winter.
Okay. No, I knew you were going to say that, but
Okay.
I think your least favorite season is actually summer because I feel like in summer there's all these expectations to be busy all the time. And I feel like you get tired and sick of it. And I feel like in winter you probably kind of thrive because everybody's at home.
That's kind of true.
So
wow, I love that answer. And also I'm always so pregnant in this, like when I am pregnant, it's in the summer too. And I just feel like I have such like heat intolerance where I'm like, what are we doing? But at least you can go to the pool. I don't know. I wrote winter for you as well because there's not a lot going on and you want to have a lot of things going on, but you do love Christmas. Yeah.
Like January 3rd, worst day of the year.
Truly. January through
2nd,
March
you
can
get
just
to,
like go
breathe.
to die.
Yes.
Yeah.
January, February, March, even April in this state.
Yeah.
Awful. Can't stand it.
Yeah. I literally love Valentine's Day and that's it.
Yeah. That's all that we've got going on.
And Easter.
Until we get to Easter. And then even at Easter, all of my friends in Missouri, they like post all these Easter pictures and there's tulips and everything's green and the grass is thick. And
I
I'm
know,
like,
everything's
everything
still
is brown
dead here.
and dead here.
Yeah.
We don't have spring here.
I know.
And we don't really have fall either.
No.
We just have summer and
No.
winter.
And spring and fall are like the best
I know.
ones too.
Okay, pause. Let me look at what the next one was. Oh, I think we are already the same on this one, so I don't need to write it down. Or
we're close, I think. Maybe actually. Well, okay. Well, what is my favorite and least favorite chore?
Your favorite chore is folding laundry.
Yeah.
Your least favorite chore is unloading or doing dishes.
Yeah. Okay. And I wrote your favorite was floors or laundry, and then least is unloading the dishwasher.
That's actually perfect because I literally thought in my head like, oh, it could be floors. No, I'll stick with laundry.
I love floors too. Like if I could do anything every day, it'd be mop my floors.
It's like the most satisfying chore.
It's like a giant paintbrush.
And like, it's just beautiful when you're done. And it's like one of those things that it's like, oh, it's so pretty. It's like instant results. Like folding laundry.
I think so too.
Folding laundry's done.
Yes.
It's not laying around the house.
I know. And it's like just very relaxing.
Yeah.
You can pray. You can listen to a book.
Yeah. No, agreed.
Okay. What is my favorite restaurant to eat at? Do you have yours in your head?
Oh, yeah.
I wrote, I don't know how much we should say this on our podcast though, because it does give away
our
our
location.
location.
I had a thing, but I already know that I'm not going to say the actual place. But you can say mine because mine's everywhere.
Okay. I wrote, well, Panera is like a given.
Yes.
But then I also wrote Mount Fuji or Garage.
Yeah. There's like a place on our local main street that has really good food. What? Oh, yeah. We like that. We like that.
Like fancier places.
Yeah. I only have one in my head for you because I don't feel like, why do I feel like I don't know all the restaurants you guys go to?
I don't know. Which one did
I feel
you
like
write?
you like the Thai restaurant in town.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even write that one down, but that is one of my favorite ones.
But other than that, you guys go to a lot of places, I feel like. Where Brady and I are very habitual and we go to the same places.
What is something that really bothers me?
Go.
When people bail on you last minute or are flaky.
When people don't show up. Something that bothers you is when people don't tell you why they're mad at you, and then you just sit in your head and stew and stew and stew.
Yeah, truly. I wrote when people don't show up for me or aren't straight up with me.
Yeah.
So yeah,
When
that does bother me a lot. Okay, what would my best day ever be like? Panera Bread for breakfast, facial or a massage afterwards, stroll Target with Starbucks, come home, bake bread and clean your house with no kids around, and then fun plans for your family like a pumpkin patch or a movie together, and then have dinner and a cake homemade for you or by you, and then movie night of Harry Potter with pumpkin milk.
You should text my husband. This is what Amanda wants to do.
So fun.
This is what Amanda wants to do. That is so much fun.
I know. I was like, wait, we should just do this.
When I was thinking about what your best day ever would look like, I had that you were going to be walking your dogs. Mm-hmm. You were going to be having a massage in your house. Mm-hmm. And if you could also get acupuncture and a pedicure at home and not have to leave, that would be ideal.
That would be ideal.
Somebody would watch your kids so you and Chase could go on a lunch date, and then Chase would do something cute like the freaking pottery thing. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
And then I had a family movie night outside.
Yeah,
that's what I had
great.
on my family movie night. The way you ended your day.
You nailed it. Okay, what's my favorite flower? I don't know if you would know this about me, but
I know I have a guess.
It's kind of a tricky one. For you, I wrote lilies because of your grandma, and obviously now your daughter.
Yeah, I have like if
you're not allowed to have a different favorite flower.
I know. I have a sentimental favorite flower, and that is my lilies. But if I just had to pick like an aesthetic,
let me pick. Wait, I need it. It would be a peony.
I said hydrangeas.
Oh, okay.
So it would have been like hydrangeas and like eucalyptus, like something very easy
Bridgerton.
Yeah. I thought sunflower for you.
Yeah, that would be actually if we're doing sentimental. Like I feel like that's my
Sunflower
flower, like with the Lord. Yes.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like that's my flower with the Lord, with Chase, with Sunny. Like I feel like it's intertwined a lot throughout my life. But my favorite like look of a flower is a ranunculus. They're so beautiful. They're very like it's almost like it looks like a tiny mini peony almost, but and they're at Trader Joe's sometimes, but they're very like dainty and whimsical. And those are my
ranunculus.
I'll look it up for you. They're also like kind of expensive, so I don't, like 5 of them is like $12.99. Yeah. So it's like you don't really. They're like these ones.
Oh, I know. Yes. They're like
they're
round.
Little. These are making them look like they're a lot bigger than they are.
They look like little cake pops.
Yeah, totally. They do. Yeah.
They totally look like little cake pops.
I don't know why this says buttercup. Maybe that's like the plant name for it. I don't know. It's a ranunculus. Okay.
The next one I can't answer. I can't answer this for you.
Why? You have to try.
Because I am
have
very
two
straightforward
names,
and you are not straightforward names. So in my head, the only names I can come up with.
Wait, the question is, what could you see me naming my next baby boy? And you pick a boy and a girl name.
Like a legit.
Okay, can I tell you mine for you then?
Yeah.
Okay, I said Liam for a boy or Isla for a girl. Wait, what?
Liam has always been on my list.
Has it?
Isla was on the list for Lily.
Stop.
Yeah.
I swear I didn't know either of those things.
Yes. Liam.
I didn't. I just straight up went off the vibe of the names that you already have.
Isla was on my list for Lily, but I think if I had a girl, I would probably name her like Poppy because I want flowers, so a bunch of little flowers. Yes. I was thinking like Meadow, something whimsical for a girl for you.
Meadow's on my list of like middle names,
but legit cannot think of a boy name.
If I could choose, I'd have triplet girls next. Should I even tell these names on here?
No, because someone stole our freaking podcast. Remember when we were going to do This is Motherhood and we posted it to vote and then someone legit went and stole that handle?
Okay, it's okay.
My brain comes up. I like biblical or like simple names. My name's Amanda. I've actually really loved that my name is Amanda. Nobody has ever misspelled or mispronounced my name. And I feel like the things that my parents did right in childhood for me, I repeat, like big Christmases, loved that. Repeat that. Mm-hmm. Simple names that nobody gets wrong. Love that. Repeat that.
That's so funny.
So it's like, I don't know. Cause I just remember growing up in class and somebody's like, one of my friends is like always getting her name wrong. And I'm like, that must be like awful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would hate that. And then to be made fun of. Not that like, I don't know. You can also have whimsical and fun names that you can read, like Ledger.
Yeah,
and
totally. There are like straightforward names. And then there's some that are, have you heard of that Facebook group called This Name is a Tragedy? But tragedy is spelled like so not how you spell tragedy.
I mean, there's just so many reels and funny things.
So it's like the most like basic names, but they're spelled just like horrendously.
Yeah.
That page cracks me up. If you're in
those
for
are
a
funny.
laugh, you need to join that Facebook
Those
group.
are funny.
Okay. Where do you see me in 10 years?
Okay. Let me write mine because I have a very clear vision of where I see you in 10 years.
This is hard. I have such a hard time planning the future. Like,
I know, but I have your future planned out. Don't worry.
good. I'm glad someone does.
So you and our futures, I kind of feel like might be a little similar. So sorry if I spoil some of my own future for you. But I have you living in some little cottage, like with a little bit of land, and you have chickens and ducks, and you also have a very hairy cow.
Oh,
okay. Perfect. And goats.
Perfect.
And goats. Chase works from home now. Okay. And you just write books all day, and Sunny and all of your 10 kids are just homeschooled.
Oh my gosh.
And you
That's
know,
amazing.
And it's a great life.
So basically I'm like Ballerina Farms.
Yes.
That sounds perfect.
Yes.
Okay. I said with another baby /2 question mark.
10 years. I realistically think you could have 5 more babies.
You could have 2 at least.
Me. Oh yeah. But you could have 5.
Yeah,
so when I say 10 kids, I'm like, yeah, maybe like realistically actually 7.
let's get through the next one and hope. I really freaking hope that would be really great. Maybe living in the neighborhood next to us that you really want to live in.
Yes, I would love to be there.
Brady's still doing a similar thing but remote, I wrote, because that would be a dream for you. Hopefully with a girls trip in there for us. That's what I wrote. Freedom to get out. No more nursing question mark. Probably no more pregnancies.
Yeah.
That's what I wrote.
10 years, I'm done. 10 years, I'm 42. That's old.
And then we can go on girls trips.
Yeah.
And then we'll probably take this business to the next.
That's what I have on mine is like, I'm living in a house with privacy and I'm cooking all day for my kids. And I have a business, like not a business where I'm like working all the time, but just like something about me is like, I need the checklist serotonin boost. So like if I have things to do, I'm happy. Keep me busy. That's all I want to do. I just want to be busy.
I know. You're so funny like that.
Legit makes me happy.
Okay, what did I want to be when I grew up?
Yeah, I know what you wanted to be when you grew up.
What?
I
don't know if you knew this about me.
You wanted to be some secretary off of a movie from New York Minute. Okay. Running in with coffee, looking all cute. What did you say? Is that so, like word for word?
I straight up pictured myself as legit that. That's not what I wrote down, and that's hilarious. You just like unlocked a like memory for me. I totally always pictured that I'd literally be in a high-rise apartment in New York City, like wearing the suit and the high heels and like rushing through the crowds with coffees for my boss, and I would just like stumble into work late, and it would just be this like whole dramatic rom-com movie.
Yeah.
And then I really wanted to be a dolphin trainer when I was and then I went to school to be a therapist. I decided not to do that. Like halfway through I was like, I'm way too empathetic for this. This is gonna wreck me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a wedding planner.
Fun. Yeah.
Peace out, all of you. I'm done here. And I wrote chiropractor, girl boss.
I didn't want to be a chiropractor. Actually, my very first job I ever wanted to be was a scientist working at NASA. Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
A
Girl
NASA
boss was always in my
scientist.
repertoire. Yes, I wanted to be. I didn't want to be in the astronaut or in the spaceship because I knew myself well enough to know I'm real claustrophobic. But I wanted to be a scientist.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
And as I got older, it changed into a vet. And then I realized that would be awful because it's so sad and I can't handle hurting animals. So then I just changed to doctor. From like 10 on, I always wanted to be a doctor.
That is so... I did not know about the scientist NASA
That was like kindergarten. Like if you asked
so that was
me
like my
for,
dolphin trainer years.
Yes, it was NASA.
You were like astronaut, but not.
Yes.
I'm going to be a dolphin trainer. That's hilarious. Oh, that was fun.
That was fun.
I learned a thing or two. Okay, well, how long was that?
Only 24 minutes. Do you
Okay.
remember me saying we could get... Oh, I said it would fill up a whole episode and you said it wouldn't. And you were right.
Oh, what else could we...
Well, I could tell you... I was going to show you this. So Lily... whenever she thinks something's cute, she's been doing something freaking hilarious. You know how she always turns her hands upside down when she thinks something's cute, but now she goes and makes the craziest face. Aww. And we were in Sam's today and there was all of this all of the like Christmas decor and Halloween decor and princess dresses. A ton of princess dresses. So I was...
You better be getting that girl some princess dresses.
Oh, they've been bought for Christmas, and I'm gonna do like a whole dress up thing.
Fun.
But let me see if I got... Do you see this? Okay, look is her word. Wait, let me see. Wait, let me see right here. That one.
She... Oh my gosh.
She is so excited. Look at this face. You almost can't tell if she's crying.
She's so... Oh my gosh. She's so happy.
That cute? I know.
Did you buy them today?
No. She's got a whole... I've got like 6 little princess dresses for her that are just sitting in her closet ready for Christmas.
Yeah.
And she has 2 princess dresses my mom bought for her, like a Cinderella and a Rapunzel one. And I want to get her heels because after church she'll put my heels on and scoot around the house. But that has been so funny because she's always done the upside down hand thing. But now she's got the...
So sweet. Guys, little girls are just so sweet.
I know, it's so much fun.
And they just are so inherently like want to look beautiful and dress up, and it's just so precious.
It's so wild. And I was telling Brady the other day, I was like, I kind of feel bad because I feel like I already know what to get Lily for Christmas.
Yeah.
Because like, what did I want when I was 2? Like,
I know.
I could probably tell you. And for Noah, it's like, I'm like stumped because it's like for the last 5 years, this kid has just wanted RC cars since he was 2 years old. So sorry, for the last 3 years. Since he was 2 years old, it's just RC cars. It's like, we can't keep buying
that's
RC
what
cars.
I think is so funny about girls and boys is I feel like girls are so transitional. Like they like things for a season, then they move on to something different. And like Sunny's been through so many different phases, you know, like, and now... And I feel like with boys, it's like just vehicles.
Yes.
I mean, someone weigh in if their little boy likes something different. But
how much more can I buy? Like
that's like surprising.
Thing.
But also, if it's making him happy, then it's making him happy. It's not like he's bored of it.
I know. You know? He's not bored of it. Yeah. I'm not excited about it. So I feel bad because I'm like, I'm not excited about the things he wants for Christmas.
Yeah.
So I need to sit down. When I was little, we always got the I don't remember if it was like a big Walmart or Kmart book, and we would circle all the things we wanted. So we get a Target book every year, and it's usually like right at the beginning of November. So it should be coming
Amazon
soon.
One in the mail
or Amazon. So last year we did it. I think this will be our 3rd row, year in a row where we have him circle, and then I just literally go on Black Friday, toys at Target on Black Friday. So cheap.
Really?
Like they have really good deals.
I did just take a screenshot of this like tonight right before I headed over here because Sunny saw a commercial for this and it's called Pets Alive Mama Duck, and
cute.
the Mama Duck like walks around and then it comes with 3 chicks.
Cute.
And they follow her, and Sunny saw that on the TV and she was like, oh my gosh, I want that.
That's really
she
cute.
Still asks about our ducks like every day. It's so sweet.
That's really cute. No, yeah, I think, and now I'm like getting to the point where Lily's, she's almost 2. She's not almost 2. She's really not.
She's
but
halfway.
Like at Christmas, she'll be 18 months, but you might as well just be 2 at 18 months. It's like so sad.
I know.
But I feel like now I need to make sure like I'm getting, because last year Lily got like 4 presents. They each cost like $10. You know what I mean? Like she was
it's silly when
6 months old,
yeah.
like whatever. This year I feel like I've got to have an equal amount for them to open.
Yeah.
Which is kind of stressful.
I know, it
puts way more pressure on Christmas.
Yeah, you're talking to the wrong person.
I know I am.
But I do think that I don't know. There's like, I go back and forth because it's like, it's so fun as a mom to like watch them open presents, but then also like, I want to stick to my values of like, I don't want there to be tons and tons of stuff in our house. And I want like a little bit of like a few things to be something to be grateful for, you know? But then also like my parents did such big elaborate Christmases and that was fun. And I don't know, it's like one of those things that I've like gone back and forth about. But yeah, I don't know. Last year I got Ledger, literally went to my old bin of like baby stuff from when Sunny was little, and I picked out like 3 or 4 things and I just put them under the tree because he was like literally 3 months old, but it felt sad for him to not have anything. Yeah, because it's like he's still a human, you know.
Yeah. Lily had like 4 things and she thought they were all great, so
I know it's really cute. It's so fun to give gifts. It really is. We should have some kind of like fun Christmas party, actually. Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be fun.
What if we had just like a big Christmas party and had like a white elephant and sweater, like hot chocolate and homemade marshmallows?
Oh, I forgot.
Or what if we like opened it up and had like an event? Or we could just have
with multiple people.
What if we just had like a random big event and we had like like sweaters, white elephant, we could make a giant batch of hot cocoa and like homemade marshmallows, little candy cane sticks. And we could have, it could be a very like low key event. Because here's the thing, guys, we'll just let you in. Amanda and I did a few events and they're so fun, but they are so much work on our end. And it's not that we don't like doing the work. It's expensive. We never end up making any money off of them. It
usually costs us lots of money.
It costs us both. I mean,
every time.
Have we done 2 or 3? I don't remember. But
3. I think we've done 3.
And we've all had to pull out of pocket for them. And once again, totally fine, but like not something that we're able to do consistently with like our capacity and our present. Like we want to be present with our kids. We are not in a space where we should be like paying for parties. So if we do a Christmas event, it'd be fun to have something very like we could make hot chocolate and marshmallows and people could bring a gift and you know, wear a fun Christmas sweater, and that's not going to like cost us money, you know.
That'd be fun.
Just so you guys are like probably wondering like what happened to the events. That's what happened.
Yeah. That's what happened.
There are a lot.
We'll get back to them
in this season of life. But I do think like jokes aside, what we were talking about earlier, like when our kids are older, I think that's going to be like our biggest hobby. This
community we're building. It's like a slow burn. And I was just talking to Brady about this the other day. It's like, this is a slow burn community. We're not like sitting here thinking like in 1 year, we're going to have this big pipe dream. Like, no, we're actually like slowly building something with intention. And one day when we don't have little kids and we do want to be doing more things besides, you know, all just the little kid stuff, like that's going to be different. Yeah. But for right now, this is just
and like, I think it's a good thing to note that we're still kind of like actively letting people into our book club, right?
Yeah. I was going to talk about book club because I wanted to let you guys know that we're reading. Jesse and I really want to start devoting like 1 episode a month to the book we're reading in book club where we just kind of chat about it. And we want to invite you guys into that. So this month we are reading The Anxious Generation. Who is that author? Let me just pull up my Audible real quick. It's a man. It's an Audible book. Well, all of the books we read, they're all on Audible because, you know, we're moms and we need to have that in our life. It's by I'm going to butcher that. Jonathan Haidt, Haidt. The Anxious Generation. So if you would like to read that sometime in the next month, we will be having an episode discussing it, and then you can tune in and be fun like you're in our book club. Even if you're in a different country.
Yes, that'd be really fun. And if you are here and you're looking for community,
you have to reach out.
You can like reach out to us and we can kind of go from there. Yeah. I feel like, I don't know. I think it's a really good group of girls. But I just feel like even if you're not here and you want to start something, I would just really encourage, like, just be consistent and show up even when you don't feel like it. And I feel like that's how things are built, you know?
Yep, I agree. All right.
Anyways.
Short episode. Happy Monday. Crush your week. And... Oh, I will tell you. Did you see the story I posted this past Monday? I was like, move your body, organize a drawer.
Yeah. I love that.
Because I have this whole list on my phone, because as we're coming into Christmas time is when I start thinking about organizing my home, because Christmas is coming. Things need to be organized or else that's just chaos. So I have this whole list of all the spaces that need to be organized. And I said in my head, I'm going to do one drawer a day. One drawer. So I don't have to say I'm going to organize my whole dresser.
That's so good. Yeah.
I'm just going to do my underwear drawer and get rid of all the things that are old. And you know what I mean? And so, I mean, that makes it like you actually have to do that every day or else it'll never get done. But
have we talked about Habit Tracker on here before?
Yes.
Okay. Because Habit Tracker is a really great way. Like, say that you, for the next month, want to organize a drawer every single day. Or like, say your closet has become so overwhelming to the point where you're like, I don't even know where to start. I don't even want to pull all of this out and throw it in the middle of my room and like go through it. You can just go on Habit Tracker and decide like, okay, every single day I'm going to organize a drawer and I'm going to get rid of 3 pieces of clothing. So you literally just go into your closet. The first 3 things that you see that you would not put on your body right then and there for whatever reason, you just toss it over your shoulder, put it in a bag. When that bag folds up, you bring it to Goodwill. And it's just like, fine. I think that's a really good point. Like probably, you know, like taking a bite instead of trying to like eat the whole thing at once. Just do what you can every single day. And like slowly over time, you will create something that feels a lot less chaotic.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, this was random, but thanks. I feel like I've like just found some fun random things to do on our podcast that keeps us entertained. Like it's our podcast. We can do whatever we want. I don't really feel like talking about like C-sections in this season of life.
My favorite compliment that we get ever is like, I feel like I'm just sitting on the couch with you guys. Yeah. Like you guys are my best friends and we're just having a conversation. That's the best compliment ever. That is the people I want to attract. Yeah. So like the people that were just here for birth trauma, like they've probably gone by now. They've definitely gone by now. Maybe some of them have stuck around because they've become our community. Yeah. But I feel like the community I want to build is like people that just feel like friends. Like we get together and it just feels like home because we're kind of all the same. Yeah. Which I kind of feel like that's what our book club has kind of become. It's like it kind of just feels like home, which I love that.
Very homey girls. Yes. And just like so like
not homely.
There I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Like plain homey, like we feel like we're at home with them.
Yeah, no, I think that our book club is a representation of the community that we want to build here. Just like show up as you are, you know, talk if you want to, don't talk if you don't want to,
bring
be
your
authentic
babies
with where you're at. Like whip your boob out. I don't care. Like share how you feel about everything and anything, and we're here for it. So
agree.
It's been really cool to see that play out.
All right. Anyways, we'll see you next week with another random topic.
So funny. Thank you for listening, and remember that you were chosen to be the mother of your children.
And you are exactly where you need to be.
See you next week.